Hey everyone, I'm Casey Hollins and you're watching the Sportsnet Digital Dose. We've got Mike Cormack from Sportsnet.ca. He's a baseball editor and he's joining us in studio to talk about the latest move that the Jays have made. Not necessarily a huge one, but Mark DeRosa, they've signed him and they've got to kind of be winding down at this point, putting the puzzle pieces together, do you think?
Yeah, and this is probably like the last piece of the puzzle, at least in terms of the Major League roster that Alex Anthopoulos is going to add between now and spring training. He's definitely like the 25th man on the roster. That's probably going to be like his nickname is 25th man as soon as he gets here. But he's not an insignificant piece in terms of what Anthopoulos is expecting him to bring to the Jays, not necessarily on the field, but certainly in the clubhouse. He's one of those glue guys, which is a popular term in basketball, obviously, that's kind of creeping into the baseball lexicon. He's a guy that's going to know his role on the team. He's not going to expect to play much. He's going to be the type of guy that picks up younger players, shows them how to play the game the right way, be a professional, something that Anthopoulos has tried to do the last two off seasons when you consider the guys like Darren Oliver, Jeff Mathis, Francisco Cordero he brought in a year ago, and now Mark DeRosa and Henry Blanco, veteran guys that are expected to help a young team but a contending team get over the hump.
So you've said that he's going to be a glue guy and he's going to know his role. How important is it with all of the additions that they made in that? Because it's literally been like just kind of a landslide of every week they've signed somebody new, whether it's a huge name or not. How important do you think that fitting into those particular roles is going to be for all of the new people on the roster and some of the old players? Like Ricky Romero has a bit of a different role, for example. Sure,
and Ricky Romero is quite happy with his role. He doesn't care about being necessarily the number 5 guy or the ace. He just wants to play for a winner, right? So he's quite happy with that. And all the guys that are coming in, whether it's Reyes or Melky Cabrera or R.A. Dickey or Josh Johnson, or I'm going down the line here, Mark Burley, a lot of guys, but a lot of guys who are happy with their roles. It's easy fits for them. They're not necessarily competing for jobs. And Mark DeRosa is just another guy that's going to come in and be happy with getting 50 at-bats next season.
So we give this one a thumbs up, this signing?
Yeah, he's not going to hurt, and I don't know how much good chemistry accounts for wins. I don't think it gives you any wins, but I think when you have bad chemistry on a team, like we saw with the Boston Red Sox, when things start to slide, I think bad chemistry can do you in, whereas maybe if you have like a tighter clubhouse, a more cohesive unit, maybe they can like turn a potential 10-game losing streak into maybe like a 6 or 7 one. I don't know, but that's just a gut feeling I have.
Just talk to the Los Angeles Lakers about chemistry in the locker room.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
Anyway, that's all the time that we've got. Thanks so much for your insight, Mike.
Anytime, Casey.
And check back in a little bit for another Sportsnet Digital Dose.